Yes, respected sadhakas, bhaktas, jignasos, shishyas of the entire Guru Parampara, wonderful mumukshus. Let us all pray to the divine in all forms to bless us, to mold our inner equipments toward the truth and reality, diverting it away from the illusory world of Maya and Moha with so much of attractions, end result giving us dukkha only, and in that also it is deluding us by creating another hope of trying to get happiness again in the same world, only again to end up in giving us the misery and dukkha. From that illusion, may our minds, intellects be turned towards the real, true, blissful self. How it happens, why it happens, all these questions can't be answered, but this is what is happening. This is what has to happen. What is happening is the unreal, delusory world is appearing to be very attractive, very promising to give the bliss. And the blissful self is appear to be very tough and difficult. Even there is doubt regarding its existence. So, to that level of perfect delusion, our antakaranas have fallen, and the samahara, samoha, congregation of all such jivas is today's Kali Yuga, wherein we are also a part. So, we are given by the Lord, the Gurus, the opportunity through study of the Shastras to experiment on this, to do the research on this, and to discover for our own selves the reality which is behind this glittering world of multiplicity, etc. So we just have begun. We just started now learning the Varnamala, Aksharamala, of which after few years we will be able to even study the poetry prose. Who knows, even we can write the poetry by ourselves. For that, the Varnamala is starting now, means we are learning. Same way, we have just started opening the Upanishads, our Shastras, like that child who started writing on the slate. But when he continues his education in the class as well as practice at home, in few years as he becomes very perfect literate, in the same way, when we continue listening followed by mananam, chintanam, swadhyaya, we also get the clarity about what is real, what is unreal, what is to be held on to, what is to be given up. So today our prayers to the Lord are to bless us with this crystal clear vision as soon as possible that we are out of these entanglements of Maya, delusion, samsara. Oh Lord, in this there is a benefit to you also in a way that you can make me as your instrument in accomplishing this thing for the jivas in the world as seva. So in this way, when we relentlessly pray, याद रखना पढ़ाई रेगुलर होना है, डीप सिंसियर होना क्लास में, फिर घर में पढ़ाई भी उतना ही रेगुलर डीप सिंसियर होना, फिर that upasana also regular deep sincere, and every time during upasana that prarthana also deep and sincere. It should be. If we don't mind through our prarthana asking the Lord to bless us with intellects antakaranas turned towards the divinity, because we are not asking, Bhagavan will not say anything. मांगना पड़ता है निरंतर till we are consciously by our own efforts are able to put ourselves in the truth all the time. We need Bhagwan's push and pull called as blessings for which we have to ask to him. So वो 1 सेकंड 2 सेकंड 5 सेकंड भगवान से मांगने में हमें ना संशय करना है, ना भूल जाना है ना तमोगुणी बनना है. So all of that put together is the Adhyatmic sadhana. Let us come to the study of our Bhagavatam, Adhyatma Ramayanam and Stotras. Bhagavatam, 89th chapter. We have seen yesterday Bhrigu Rishi going to all the three Triputi or Trinity or Trimurtis just to find who is great. So went to Brahmadeva and he did not do namaskar. Brahma became angry, and then luckily he gulped his anger by invoking the Jala Tattva. From there, Bhrigu went to Lord Shiva's Kailas. भगवान शिव उठकर आए आलिंगन करने को. Bhrigu has said, you look such a bad and all, I can't hug you, you don't deserve. Shivji became angry to buy yesterday I wanted to come to hug you and you are doing natak. He takes out Trishula only. So to finish, Parvati Mata stops him. So this shows that they are all in that Rajoguna, ego, all that. And this is Vishnu Purana. Vishnu supremacy has to be shown, therefore, for the Vishnu Bhaktas and not to fight with the Shiva Bhaktas. You are already Vishnu Bhakta. To make your bhakti more single pointed in this context, your Lord Vishnu is shown to be supreme. If you read Vishnu Shiva Puranas, the Shiva Bhagavan will be told in this story as supreme, like these stories. You know, like in the Tripurahara Samhara, Lord Shiva made Vishnu only as a Bana and all, and Vishnu, always in the service of Shiva, as tarah bolte ho. So these all should be openly understood, and we must know the Lord is one. For the sake of worship has come in many forms. When we become aware of so many, we get confused and distracted. Therefore, to make a single pointed towards one God, that particular God's Mahima is told in that literature by that Guru to those disciples, those bhaktas. It is like that. Then from there he went to Lord Vishnu. He was in the lap of Mother Lakshmi. Bhruguji goes and just kicks him in his chest. So instead of becoming angry and all, Bhagavan Vishnu gets up, calls him, makes him sit on the beautiful asana, then asks for forgiveness that I was not aware of your coming. Then your charana are very komala. They might have got hurt by kicking me. Karke Bhagavan himself doing the massage to Bhagavan, says Bhrugu's charana we see. Then he says ki with your pada jala, please purify me, my this Vaikuntha Loka and all these Vaikuntha Loka Vasins, all the Loka Palakas. And thank God you have touched with your feet my chest. From now onwards, your chihna will be permanently there on my chest. So that I will be always alert during the arrival of such Mahatmas. I won't be inadvertent. यहाँ तक हमने देखा कल. Then the भृगु जी की आंखों में पानी and all. Then whatever little discussion happens there. But he goes back to that Saraswati Nadi Tata where all the rishis were having that sadasa, that sabha or satram. That is where we have reached to. Then they all agree Vishnu and Vishnu's greatness we have to study. So to in Adhyatma Ramayanam, we have started being told by Lord Rama ki such a pure self, how come there is samsara? Actually it is not, but appearing. And why it is so? It is called as adhyasa. So that adhyasa charcha is going on in those beautiful 5-6 shlokas. Today we study that. Then in our Kamala, 800 to 900 is our Parayanam. Tomorrow will be the last. Then another you take up. Devi Stotras will continue. Let us start. Om. 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 Om Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ॐ सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्च अर्थेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं। समस्त देवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो आचार्येभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो साधुभ्यो साधकेभ्यो तीर्थेभ्यो क्षेत्रेभ्यो नदी नदेभ्यो शास्त्रेभ्यो नमः। परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षये सूतमहामुनये शौनकादृशिभ्यो वैशम्पायनादृशिभ्यो अत्र्यादृशिभ्यो मत्स्यादि अवतारेभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तजनेभ्यो आदित्यादि नवग्रह देवताभ्यो श्री दक्षिणामूर्ति दत्तात्रेय हयग्रीवादिगुरुभ्यो आदिपराशक्ति मात्रे माता पितृ देवताभ्यो आद्य शंकराचार्यादिगुरुभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेणोपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोदस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव सिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासो भागवत ऋषि मुनिगुरु देवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां गुरुशिष्यपरम्परायाः भगवद्भक्तपरम्परायाः समस्त समस्त प्रक्रियाणां पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण समस्त विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता सामरस्य सौभ्रातृत्व पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थमस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निष्ठित अस्माकं सह समस्त भक्त साधक सेवकानां संपूर्णायुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त सत् शक्ति साधना संपदा सानुकूल्यता प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य दशम स्कंदस्य पारायण अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं दशम स्कंद उत्तरार्धः अथ 89तमोऽध्यायः। श्रीशुक उवाच। Friends, let us do from the mantras. Beautiful. 10th mantra onwards, let us chant. Nothing wrong. Up to 30th we will do. Om Shri Shukauvacha Ativa Komalau Tat Charanau Te Mahamune Ityuktva Vipracharanau Mardhayan Svena Panina Punihi Sahalokam Mam Lokapalanshcha Madgatan पादोदकेन भवतः तीर्थानां तीर्थकारिणा अद्याहं भगवन् लक्ष्म्या आसमेकान्तभाजनं वत्स्यत्युरसि मे भूतिः भवत्पादहतां हसः। श्रीशुक उवाच। एवं ब्रुवाणे वैकुण्ठे भृगुस्तन्मन्द्रया गिरा निवृत्तस्तर्पितस्तूष्णीं भक्त्युत्कण्ठोऽश्रुलोचनः पुनश्च सत्रमाव्रज्य मुनीनां ब्रह्मवादिनां स्वानुभूतमशेषेण राजन् भृगुरवर्णयतो तन्निशम्याथ मुनयः विस्मिताः मुक्तसंशयाः भूयां संश्रद्धधुर्विष्णुं यतः शान्तिर्यतो अभयं धर्मः साक्षात् यतो ज्ञानं वैराग्यं च तदन्वितम् ऐश्वर्यं चाष्टदा यस्मात् यशश्चात्ममलापहं मुनीनां न्यस्तदण्डानां शान्तानां समचेतसाम् अकिञ्चनानां साधूनां यमाहुः परमां गतिं सत्त्वं यस्य प्रिया मूर्तिः ब्राह्मणास्त्विष्टदेवताः भजन्ते नाशिषः शान्ताः यं वा निपुणबुद्धयः त्रिविधा कृतयस्तस्य राक्षसा असुराः गुणिन्या मायया सृष्टाः सत्वं तत् तीर्थसाधनम् श्रीशुक उवाच एवं सारस्वता विप्रा नृणां संशयनोत्तये पुरुषस्य पदाम्भोज सेवया तद्गतिं गताः सूत उवाच इत्येतन्मुनितनयास्य पद्मगन्ध पीयूषं भवभयभित्परस्य पुंसः सुश्लोक्यं श्रवणपुटैः पिबत्यभीक्ष्णं पान्थोध्वभ्रमणपरिश्रमं जहाति श्रीशुक उवाच एकदा द्वारवत्यां तु विप्रपत्न्याः कुमारकः जातमात्रो भुवं स्पृष्ट्वा ममार किल भारत विप्रो गृहीत्वामृतकं राजद्वार्युवधाय सः इदं प्रोवाच विलपन् आतुरो दीनमानसः ब्रह्मद्विषः षठधियः लुब्धस्य विषयात्मनः क्षत्रबन्धोः कर्मदोषात् पञ्चत्वं मेर्भको गतः हिंसाविहारं नृपतिं दुःशीलमजितेन्द्रियं प्रजाः भजन्त्यः सीदन्ति दरिद्राः नित्यदुःखिताः एवं द्वितीयं विप्रर्षिः तृतीयं त्वेवमेव च विसृज्य स नृपद्वारि तां गाथां समगायत तामर्जुन उपश्रुत्य कर्हिचित् केशवान्तिके परे ते नवमे बाले ब्राह्मणं समभाषत किं स्विद् ब्रह्मन्स्तन्निवासे इह नास्ति धनुर्धरः राजन्यबन्धुरेते वै ब्राह्मणाः सत्र आसते धनदारात्मजा प्रोक्ता यत्र शोचन्ति ब्राह्मणाः ते वै राजन्यवेषेण नटा जीवन्त्यसुम्भराः अहं प्रजावां भगवन् रक्षिष्ये दीनयोरिह अनिस्तीर्णप्रतिज्ञोऽग्निं प्रवेक्ष्ये आहतकल्मषः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीभागवत शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीसूत शरणं मम श्रीशुकदेव शरणं मम श्रीव्यास शरणं मम श्रीनारद शरणं मम श्रीकुमार शरणं मम श्रीब्रह्मा शरणं मम श्रीविष्णु शरणं मम श्रीपरब्रह्म शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्त्ययं रसः अथ पिबन्तु सद्भाग्याः मा मुञ्चत कर्हिचित् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं दशमस्कन्धः निरोधस्य अनुशयनम् आत्मनः सह शक्तिभिः अथ उत्तरार्धः एकोननवतितमोऽध्यायः श्रीशुक उवाच श्रीभगवानुवाच फ्रेंड्स भगवान के पास जब गुरु our Bhruguji he reaches and that time the attitude of Lord Narayana are one humbleness, second is egolessness, third is respect and reverence towards the Rishi Muni, fourth absolute Shuddha Sattva in spite of such a terrible thing happened of being kicked by Bhrigu when he was in the lap of that Mahalakshmi Mata. Yet Bhagavan has neither reacted nor became angry. Absolutely, he has gulped that krodha. That's the beauty of him. And the way he has done this Saparya to Bhrigu Maharshi, all of that shows the Guru Shushrusha. सो भगवान वैकुंठ लोक में रहकर ऐसे रहते हैं, तो हम सब toward the rishi muni guru, when we have that type of surrender devotion, we will be transported to the vaikuntha loka. That is the punya which is accrued when we serve the mahatmas, rishis, gurus, brahmana, which was spoken at length by Lord during Bahulashva Shrutadeva Prasanga 2 chapters back. So these things have to enter into our system. We also, till the Guru, Sadguru comes in our life, physically outside, in the heart we must have that bhakti, shraddha to Paramatma and whomever, the one whom we consider as the Guru. So here, what Bhagavan says, Sa talpata avarudya aha nanama shirasa munim, got up from his cot and then did pranama to Lord, to Bhruguji with head. Aha, he spoke, Te swagatam brahman, O Guru, O Lord, O Brahma Swarupa, welcome to you. Nishida atra asane kshanam, please be seated in this asana. Ajanatam agatan vaha, your arrival I was not aware of. Shantum arhatha na prabho. Oh Prabhu, oh Guru, please do Kshama. So, with the Rishi Muni, every time anything they do, even they kick that too in the heart, even when you are with your consort wife, mind you, they are right. This is the lesson Bhagavan teaching here, because somewhere uncompromisingly, unconditionally, we have to surrender our ego. Everywhere we have to do, but we can't do it for various reasons. But at one point it must be. That is our own Guru, where unquestioningly, uncompromisingly, unconditionally we surrender. And that is the place from where we get the guidance for our Jnana Bhakti, through that to the Mukti, not otherwise. So then he says, Ativa Komala Utata Charanaute, E Mahamune. O Lord, O Mahamuni, your Tata means Father, your Charana are so Komala that it might have got hurt. Iti Uktva, having said like that to the Rishi, Vipracharana Svena Panina Mardayan. The Bhagavan was doing the Mardana to the Charana of that Vipra, the Bhrigu Maharshi, by his own hands. Now, he is being Brahman, Paramatma, he did not do anything. But he is in that Narayana Rupa. And in the Srishti, for the Jivas to guide them, you need the Gurus, teachers. Now, with the Bhaktas or Shishyas will go and surrender to the Rishi Guru only when their position is shown to be highest. Therefore, Bhagavan has the Leela and to teach all of us, he is just so humble becoming and doing the Padamardhanam, Charanamardhanam also, that Rishi. For all of us also, that Seva to Guru Charana becomes the way for redemption. Then he says, Punihi sa lokam mam. Please, along with my Loka Vaikuntha, Punihi, purify me. Lokapalanscha Madgatan, and all the Lokapalas and the Jivas, whoever are here, उन सबको आप पवित्र करो. How? Padodakena bhavataha. So with the waters washed off, washing your feet. So it shows Bhagavan is requesting him to get the charana prakshalana to be done. तो किए होंगे भगवान, उजर लिए होंगे, तो सबके सर पे वो छिड़के भी होंगे, because भगवान is not only theoretical, he is practical. Then the charana amrita of yours is what? Tirthanam tirthakarina. So it is the purifier to even the tirtha kshetras. All people go wash their papa in the tirtha kshetras. Then who takes away the papa of tirtha kshetra and give it the punya, so that that punya is received by the beings who go and take bath, is these Brahmajnanis, Mahabhaktas, Rishi, Muni. That is why Tirthi Kurvanti Tirthani, Sukarmi Kurvanti Karmani, Sachastri Kurvanti Shastrani. Like that, our Mahabhaktas, Jnanis, it is said. And from that side also, remember, like you know little of the knowledge of dharma, papa, punya, then satya, asatya. Thoda hai. Then when somebody comes to you, maybe children, grandchildren, don't you advise them? And if they follow that advice, will not that help them? बेटा ये तो रिश्वत ले रहे हो मत लेना, ये जो मिलावट कर रहे हो मत करना, झूठ बोलो मत बोलना, धोखा दे रहे हो मत करना. So with the deep heart of yours conviction say, when you tell them, when they practice it, they are benefited and you are happy. This is a simple example to say. In the same way are the rishis, munis who have touched the truth, who have experienced the truth. En route, every sadhana that is to be done, adjustments that are to be made, they thoroughly know. Anubhavagna. Therefore, little by speaking and giving us guidance, a lot by subtly blessing us, these Rishi Munis. First, they remove our dukkhas. Second, they fulfill all our laukika event desires also. Like today again we saw in our Mundaka Upanishad, Tasmad Atmagnam hi archayet bhuti kamaha yam yam loka manasa samipati. And if the one who has gone not only as bhakta, but as a जिज्ञासु, as a साधका, as a मुमुक्षु, as a शिष्य, अरे बाबा उनको तो मोक्ष मार्ग ही दिखाकर वो लोग को मुक्त करते हैं. That is why the glory of the Rishi Muni. Therefore, we have to be humbly surrendering to them. They are the direct expression of the divinity for all of us. Then, mm, mm, mm. So, Adya Aham Bhagavan Lakshmiya Asam Ekanta Bhajanam. So now I was seated with Lakshmi Ekant me. Then Vasyati Urasi me Bhutihi. So, Bhavat Pada Hatam Hasaha. So, mm, so because of your touch of the feet to my heart, whatever dosha I have, even that has gone away. So the Lakshmi Devi will be the Shashvata Rupa, say she is there, and your Charana Chihna also will be there. To remind me that I have to be alert, to remind everyone how everyone has to be humble at the feet of the Rishi Muni in their own Kalyana, in their own well being. In this way, Bhagavan, when he speaks, now Shukadevji tells the situation and position of Bhrugu Maharshi. Shri Shuka Uvacha. Shukadevji कहते हैं, एवं ब्रुवाणे वैकुंठे. When the Vaikuntha Vishnu Bhagavan was speaking like this, tan mandraya gira, that most benevolent, sweet, excellent words, when Bhagavan was speaking, Bhrugu, Bhrugu Maharaj को क्या हुआ? निर्वृतः Tarpitaha Tushnim. He was Nirvrita, extremely happy, Sukhi, Tarpitaha contented. Why? Because his mission got accomplished, for which he came from that Brahma Sadas, Brahma Satra. Say. So Nirvrita is happy also, Tarpita contented also. By Bhagwan's, contented by Bhagwan. So humble as that's, Kshama Guna and all of that. Happy because of Bhagwan's the devotion and reverence toward the Rishi Muni. It becomes for them also a helping the Rishi Munis that whoever come to them with Bhakti Shraddha, they can bless them. भगवान ने ये उनको पाठ सिखाया ऋषि मुनियों को भी. Then what happened? कि मंदरया गिरा निर्वृतः तत्पितः. Then Tushnim was, he had no words to answer at all. Then Bhakti Utkantha Ashru Lochanaha. He was Utkantita with the Bhakti, extreme devotion. Ashru Lochanaha, from the eyes, the tears also came. So he might have done some stuti that's not mentioned here. Or he must have taken permission from the Lord, or heart in heart it is understood. What a conquering on the Maya or Trigunas Bhagavan has got. He did not allow the Rajoguna to overpower like it was done by Brahmadeva and Shiva Bhagavano. Then what happened after that? This Bhruguji Punahacha Satram Avarajya. So he came back to that Satram of all Brahmarshis, Muninam Brahmavadinam, all the Munis who were doing the Brahmavadanam, who were discussing, studying the Veda, Vedanta, Upanishads, to those Satra, to that Satra, where all these are there, Bhruguji came. Then Swa Anubhutam Asheshena, He Rajan Bhrugu Avarnayat. Bhruguji has explained without missing anything his experience with Brahmadeva, Bhagavan Shiva, more especially with Lord Narayana in the Vaikuntha Loka. Now Tat Nishamya, having heard it, Atha, that Mangalavasakam, Munayaha Vismitaha. They were extremely आश्चर्ययुक्त कि कोई इतना क्षमा गुण रख सकते हैं. क्षमा is patience. Kshama is forgiveness. Kshama is, the ability. They were Vismitaha. Then luckily, Mukta Samshayaha. Their doubt also dispelled. That who's the great one among these Trinity Trimurti. As I told yesterday, at that time. Some other time when भगवान शिव जी को महान कहलवाना है, उस समय शिव जी का ही ऐसा अलग कहानी होगा, where he is proved to be great. So to Brahmadeva. And in all stotras we see गणपति के उपासकों के लिए गणपति महान, तमेवम ब्रह्मासि एंड ऑल. सुब्रह्मण्य भगवान है तो उनके लिए कहेंगे. माता रानी का तो यू आर द वन, यू बाय योर ओन संकल्प you create Anaika Koti Brahmanda Janani Divya Vigraha, and then Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara Karodo by your Sankalpa are born and take care of Brahmandas. It is said about mother. So, एक ही परमात्मा है, but for the devotees, depending on their temperament, mentality, Lord expresses in different forms. Some form we have to hold on firmly, strongly. Therefore, that particular God is praised. Therefore, let us praise our Ishta Devata. Let us not hate other devatas or fight, argue with others, nor lose your Shraddha in your own devata by listening to them. These are all Maya, Moha, delusion, time waste. I am having my reverence, the single pointedness, Shraddha in Bhagavan Rama. Abba, stick to Rama Bhakti, do those things by which Rama Bhakti is developed, and by Rama Krama, just cross the ocean of ignorance samsara. Where is the time need for you to fight with Krishna Bhakta, Shiva Bhakta? Is not all that play of Moha, play of Maya, play of ego, play of misunderstanding, misguidance, and unworthy. So too with any religion. Everyone have their own way. Is it not? They also are showing the path to truth reality only. So let them follow. But we are born in Sanatana Dharma. So we will stick to this. Like that. Now comes here, कि Mukta Samshayaha, then Bhuyamsam Shraddhathur Vishnu. So they have accepted Vishnu to be the Bhuyamsam, the greatest among all the three. Okay. Now Bhagavan Vishnu's Mahima Gunagan done in 3 or 4 shlokas. First he says, Yataha Shantihi Yataha Avayam. It is the Lord Narayana by whose grace the entire universe gets the fearlessness, Abhayam, as well as Shanti, the peace. They go together, na? Wherever there is fear, there can't be peace. And fear comes from the Shatrus. So Bhagavan Sakrudeva Prapannaya Tavasmi Tijayachate Abhayam Sarvabhutebhya Dadamyetad Vratam Mama, as he promised in Ramayana in every place. Yogakshama har jagah कहते हैं. So Bhagavan gives abhaya to us. And Bhagavan, after giving abhaya through that, gives us the Shanti. Then Vedanta Drushti se abhayam is, bhaya comes because of Dvitiya. So he gives abhaya means Ekameva Dvaya Brahma, a realization he blesses us with. The result of that is Shantam. The Shanti is the absolute bliss and Ananda. So together, only in the Ekameva Dvaya Brahma Anubhuti, that there is the Ananta Ananda, after which there is no scope for any samsara. At the lowest level, Abhaya means Lord eliminates our inner and outer shatrus and gives us fearlessness. So too, He gives us Shanti by fulfilling our desires, because when we have desires, our mind is agitated. So too, He gives us Shanti by forgiving our mistakes and not punishing. तो हियर भृगु जी को भगवान ने अभयम दिया because he did not retaliate or react, and he gave Shanti also by his devotion and love. सो भगवान विष्णु से शांति अभय हमको प्राप्त होता है, विच आर द एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ मोक्ष स्थिति ओनली। बोथ वेज, हाईएस्ट स्पिरिचुअल दृष्टि से भी देख लो, योर ओन लोकल लौकिक व्यवहार आल्सो। सो यू हैव लॉट ऑफ फियर्स, पर्सनल फियर्स ऑफ ओल्ड एज, डेथ, डिसीज, अनदर फियर्स ऑफ मनी में लूज एंड ऑल, और फियर्स फ्रॉम द पीपल और एनीथिंग। बस भगवान का नाम ले, उनके चरण में पढ़ो, ही विल सी टू दैट outer and inner reasons of Bhaya are removed. He gives Amaya. So too we are agitated again because of same reasons. Bhagavan somehow gives us maturity, parivakada, the knowledge, etc. Samasdari, with which we rise above all ashantis. We can be at ease and peace. Shanti. दो हो गए भगवान के यहाँ से हमको मिलने वाले, यतः शांति ही यतः अभयम मीन्स फ्रॉम दैट लॉर्ड फ्रॉम होम द शांति एंड अभय कम्स, टू दैट लॉर्ड these rishi munis have made him as bhuyamsam, accepted as greater among all the three. So a lesson for us is that person is greatest in the world who gives shanti, who gives bhayarahitya. Is it not? To all good people, all noble people. Every of the avatara, when it comes to the bhaktas, they give abhaya by eliminating dushta, and also they give shanti. I know you can see when Kamsa was eliminated, the entire people who were scattered out of fear to him, they all have come, and how wonderfully Bhagwan gave them abhaya and shanti. So to every Rakshasa Samhara Kala mein, you can see Bhagwan giving abhaya to all noble good people, bhaktas, sadhakas, etc. So to the shanti. So yatha shanti yatha abhayam. So from now on, pray to the Lord to give us shanti and fearlessness, and it's a fulfillment in life only. Otherwise, हमेशा कोई ना कोई डर रहता ही रहता है, भय एंड अशांति रहती रहती है, and every time suffering throughout life. What a pathetic thing. You and I, after studying so many शास्त्रास एंड ऑल, हमको तो भगवत चरण में भक्ति बढ़कर उनके कृपा से वो शांति अभय का महसूस एक्सपीरियंस हर मोमेंट करना चाहिए. My Lord is there with me. What for I have to be afraid of? He is there to take care of me. I am Shant. Whether it is spiritual evolution or the worldly protection, वो करेंगे मेरे लिए. शरणागत हो जाओ तो शांति अभय मिलेगा. हो गया. Then comes next one, beautiful about Lord Narayana. Yataha, from that Lord only, Dharmaha. He is the one who establishes Dharma, and he is the one to the bhaktas in the heart creates the importance of the dharma. So समष्टि में धर्म स्थापना के लिए अवतार के रूप में आते हैं. सो गुरु ऋषि मुनि लोगों के में आकर धर्म शास्त्रों के द्वारा, धर्म और मोक्ष शास्त्रों के द्वारा परम धर्म ही establishes, and to all the devotees he reveals in the heart. Beta, you reaching me is your goal, and for that at every stage you have to follow your dharma. That's enough. When you follow your grahastha dharma, you will be mature to become anaprasthi. When you follow anaprastha dharma, you will be mature to become sannyasin. When you follow sannyas dharma, you reach me. संसार धर्म प्रॉपरली करो तो साधक में आ जाओगे. साधक धर्म प्रॉपरली करो तो शिष्यत्व मिलेगा अंडर ए ग्रेट गुरु. शिष्य धर्म को बर्बाद ना करो तो सारा ज्ञान that guru reveals to you, with which the parama dharma, the me, you will reach you. So for yataha dharma, भगवान की कृपा से ही धर्म का स्थापना होता है, धर्म लागू होता है समष्टि में भी एंड व्यष्टि में भी. यतः धर्म. Then yatah sakshat jnanam. It is the Lord because of whose grace that the jnanam happens to us. Jnanam about the reality of the Parabrahma Tattva and the delusory nature of the entire world. ये वाला ज्ञान, इससे जगत से हम दूर परमात्मा के पास जाते हैं. एंड दैट इज व्हाई ही सेड ज्ञानम देन वैराग्यम च तद अन्वितम, है ना, along with the jnanam, then the vairagya for everything else. Because in the jnanam, we are going to see in Adhyatma Ramayanam, you discover oneself only. When oneself is discovered, towards whom you will have raga special, you can't. Towards whom you have the dvesha, you can't. That state of being where there is no raga and dvesha to anything is called vairagya. तो ये ज्ञान और वैराग्य कट्टे जाते हैं. When you develop little vairagya and pursue the jnanam, the more the jnanam comes to us, we become freed from the raga dvesha, called as vairagya sthiti. सो वैराग्य का सफलता ज्ञान प्राप्ति में है, ज्ञान का परिपूर्णता वैराग्य में है. What is vairagya? Raga dvesha rahitya. Vairagya is not contacting, not interacting, not involving. No, no. 100% in the same world, but no raga special to anyone, no dvesha to special to anything, because there is nothing other than me. सो आत्मीयता होने के कारण आत्मा के प्रति केवल प्रेम ही होता है. इसलिए सबके प्रति प्रेम होने के कारण, राग द्वेष नहीं रहने के कारण, दैट्स कॉल्ड वैराग्य स्थिति. सो फ्रॉम द लॉर्ड कम द शांति, फ्रॉम द लॉर्ड कम्स अभय, फ्रॉम द लॉर्ड कम्स धर्म, फ्रॉम द लॉर्ड कम्स ज्ञान along with the vairagyam tadanvitam. Now these are the fulfillments in a human being's evolution. For these things we have to work, and for these things we have to worship the God, because for His grace only they all come. Let our be having this only as our life's track. Again, the things and beings and obligations, duties and emotions and attachments and fightings and all, Maha Bhayankara, that is a tufan like of samsara samudra. बाहर आ जाना है उसमें से हमको. Our job is only to gain these divine things. Just see, can it be possible? Not only for a moment in the class while listening it, can we maintain it throughout the day, throughout life and intensely? हे भगवान, बहुत चीजें मांगी आपने, आपसे मैंने, एंड यू ब्लेस्ड मी आल्सो विथ ऑल दोस वर्ल्डली थिंग्स. नाउ our Bhrigu Rishi Adi are saying, you are the bestower of all these liberation giving qualities, so I am seeking these from you. Give me Shanti, give me the Abhaya, give me the Dharma, give me the Jnana, give me the Vairagya. How beautiful, see? Imagine that heart in which all these qualities are there. क्या आनंद, क्या bliss रहेगा, कितनी शुद्धता होगी, कितना अंतःकरण में शांति होगी. Is it not? Should we go for it or destroy our peace of mind for the pieces of world and the people? थोड़ा ये वाला ही मूल ज्ञान है जो शास्त्रों के द्वारा हमको पाकर धीरे, दिस थियोरी ऑफ कीपिंग अवे द वर्ल्ड and going near to the Lord by doing it practically. When we experience the divinity, then when we look back and see what was said is 100% true, there is no samsara anymore. So sakshat yatah dharmah, sakshat yatah jnanam, sakshat yatah cha vairagyam, and from the Lord only aishwaryam cha ashtadha. तो अष्ट ऐश्वर्य जो कहते हैं, है ना, अष्टलक्ष्मी अष्ट ऐश्वर्य, ऑल ऑफ दैट. एट अष्ट ऐश्वर्य आल्सो मीन्स अष्ट सिद्धि ईश्वरत्व और अष्टधा प्रकृति के ऊपर पकड़. सो कॉन्करिंग द अष्टधा प्रकृति, कॉन्करिंग और हैविंग द अष्ट सिद्धिस और अष्ट ऐश्वर्यास दैट आर मेंशन्ड, ईश्वरत्व कहते हैं उसको, वो सब हमारा होना है. मोस्ट ग्रॉसली अष्ट ऐश्वर्य आर all these, dhana kanaka vastu vahana and all the vajra vaidurya घोमेधिक और गृह आराम, ये सारे हमारे ऐश्वर्य है. which in the grossest form we talk about ये मेरा ऐश्वर्य. दिखाते हैं लोगों को, देखो इतना जमे जायदाद है, इतने कंपनियां हैं, इतने घर बने हैं, इतना फील्ड्स आर देयर, इतना कार गाड़ी बंगला बैंक बैलेंस. दिस इज वेरी ग्रॉसेस्ट मीनिंग ऑफ ऐश्वर्य. सटल मीनिंग में जाओ, all these अष्टैश्वर्यास, the gold and diamonds etc. Little subtler we go, 8 siddhis. Little subtler we go, the pakad on the ashtadha prakriti. It's called Ashtaishwaryam. So Aishwaryam cha Ashtada Yasmat. Then Yashaha cha Atmamala Apaham. See, that's Lord's grace by which the Atma Mala means the ignorance of the self is removed, self is revealed, reveling in that self. When we love all, bless all, serve all of them, sing the Yasha of such master. Therefore, Atma Malapaham Yashaha also comes from the Lord. है कि नहीं? संत महात्माओं का यश क्या होता है? उनके अंदर अभी अज्ञान वाला नहीं है. They have discovered in the jnanam whole universe is one Parabrahma and that is me. Because of that, naturally from their heart, only the love, blessedness come for everyone. Naturally seeing such people, whether they understand or not, all bhaktas glorify such great saints. देखो हम संतों को हम महान मानते हैं, उनके बारे में कुछ जानते नहीं, बट उनका ऑरा ही ऐसा होता है. Blessedness to everyone that touches the core of our heart. Therefore, we do salutations, we respect them, we revere them. So, हम यश हमको भगवान की कृपा से मिलेगा, ऐश्वर्य मिलेगा, वैराग्यम, ज्ञानम, धर्म, देन शांति ही, अभयम. नारायण की कृपा से ये सब मिलते हैं. Therefore, become Narayana Bhakta. We are concluding Dashama Skandha Krishnavadara. कृष्णावतार इज द लास्ट इन भागवत. दो आफ्टरवर्ड्स बुद्ध कल की, बट वो तो बाद में ना, वो फ्यूचर टेंस हो गया. तो भागवत दिया गया इमीडिएटली आफ्टर दैट. द्वापर एंडेड, कल स्टार्टेड. भगवान व्यास जी और सुखदेव जी ये सब उस समय के थे. सो कृष्णावतार इज मेन, वो खत्म कर रहे हैं हम. इसलिए उनके प्रति भक्ति बढ़ाने के लिए ऋषि मुनियों के मुखारविंद से वी आर टोल्ड दैट ऑल दीज मुक्ति गिविंग, फुलफिलमेंट गिविंग डिवाइन क्वालिटीज are blessed to us by Narayana if we become his bhakta. Then next one is so beautiful. Ki Muni Nam. Muni means the one who has become Mauna regarding samsara. And the one who has started becoming Manana Shilavan about the Saguna Sakara Paramatma and his Karuna Kripa. So to Nirguna Nirakara Brahmana, Brahma is Tattva Chintana. ऐसा करने वालों को मुनि कहते हैं, मुनि नाम. न्यस्त दंडा नाम, those who have given up the thought of punishment to anyone, harm to anyone, so conscious they become. न्यस्त दंड सन्यासी को कहते हैं. दंड मतलब किसी को दंडन करना, इवन मुख से भी वगैरह, इवन दो अदर्स टू वट एवर द क्राइम, दैट इज कॉल्ड न्यस्त दंडाना. That's why they go to jungle and all. That's why, because of that thought of ahimsa, etc., in their own ashrama, the tigers will come, the deers will come, the serpents will be there, the mongoose will, cat भी, rat भी, मित्र बनकर रहते वहाँ. That we will see in our yoga darshanam in a month's time when Yama Niyama are taught. In that will be told ahimsa pratishtayam tat sannidhau vairatyagaha. अहिंसा नामक ये यम साधना में जब प्रतिष्ठा हम करते हैं थ्रू संयमित चित्त, तत्सन्निधौ, इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ सच महात्मा, वैरत्याग, इवन बेटर एनिमीज आल्सो बिकम फ्रेंड्स. न्यस्त दंडानाम इज दोस पीपल. देन शांतानाम, द वंस हु हैव फ्रीड देयर माइंड फ्रॉम ऑल डिजायर्स, दे वर शांत. See, every time when our desire is fulfilled, what a shanti in the mind. लेकिन again desires are coming और अशांति. But throw away all the desires, Mano, by the wisdom or by single desire of Paramatma. And that is only through Jnana we can gain. है ना? आत्म कामना से सर्व कामनाओं को जब छोड़ देते ना, शांतानाम. So to samachetasaam, those who have samata in the chitta. Samata in chitta is pairs of opposite, at that time chitta में samata. Then सारे द्वंद्व चला गया, therefore samata. Always in the thought of Paramatma is our swarupa, therefore samata. समचेतसा. सो जो लोग मुनि हैं, दोज हु आर न्यस्तदंड है, जो शांत है, जो समचेतस है, दिस श्लोक है ना ऐसा वाला, यह तो सारे वर्ड्स आ गए विथ 2 or 3 वर्ड्स, एटलीस्ट 6-7 times this shloka has come in Bhagavata. I mean recently also we have seen few shlokas back. And lastly akinchana नाम, lastly नहीं और एक लक्षण, अकिंचना नाम, Those who have given up everything have become pakka sannyasi, not owning anything, zero ahanta mamata. So to sadhu nam, who is an embodiment of sadhutva, goodness, for such people, paramam gatim yamahu, this Narayana is said to be the paramagati. No, it's a very good shloka with a very good meaning. Okay, the thing is what? The Narayana should be our parama goal, lakshya. Okay, we can get Paramatma's anumati by His grace only, and His grace comes when we have these qualities of Muni Bano, Sadhu Bano, Nyastadanda, Shanta, Samacheta, Akinchana. And to such people, the Lord fulfills their desire by blessing them and giving His own gati to them. Yamahu Paramam Gati. तो परमागति परमात्मा को मानकर वो उन्हीं की कृपा से होता है जानकर, वो कृपा ऐसे लक्षणों से होता है जानकर, इन लक्षणों को अपने दिल में राख लाकर इनके फल स्वरूप में भगवत कृपा से भगवत गति पाना, नथिंग एल्स इज डिजायर्ड. So that's why I said these 4 5 shlokas, Bhagavan Narayan's Mahima, they teach us, and what for we have to worship him, surrender to him, they are taught to us. हो गया. Then we have one more beautiful shloka or two shlokas. So the 18th श्लोक में कहते हैं सत्वम यस्य प्रिया मूर्ति. तो भगवान मूर्ति सत्व mainly. So that's how anybody who has become sattva murti like the above shloka, Lord loves those people. Those are sattva murtis, bhaktas, jnani, sadguna wale, who are sevaks of the world. Rajoguni is ahankari, swarthi and all. तमोगुणी फॉर नो रीजन हमेशा रोने वाले एंड नेवर वर्क लेजी लेथार्जिक. दे ऑलवेज हैव कंप्लेंट्स फॉर द वर्ल्ड कि मुझे ये नहीं मिला वो नहीं मिला. अरे मूर्ख, जिसको मिल रहा है क्यों मिल रहा है, वो मेहनत कर रहा है, तू कर ना मिलेगा. यू विल नॉट डू दैट. ही इज कॉल्ड एज द तमोगुणी शूद्र. The one who is crying always with jealousy, looking at others and blaming everyone for their prosperity, blaming everyone for his own bankruptcy or his own poverty. That Muraka is called a Tamoguni Shudra. You want anything, there are means to achieve it, work towards it, no? They are called Rajoguni. Those who have transcended all desires, who are there to serve the world, devote to the Lord, know the Lord, they are Sattva. So भगवान क्या है ना, सत्व मूर्ति, सत्वम यस्य प्रिया मूर्ति. So among the three gunas, though the other gunas are required to manage the show of the world, the priya guna to Lord is sattva. He also in the sattva guna only expresses Brahmadeva Rajoguna because creation he has to do. Bhagavan Shiva is tamo guna because he'll have to finish the created world. So that way also sattva murti, and anyone who is sattva guni भगवान के लिए प्रिय हो जाता है वो बंदा. Like the प्रहलादास, like the पांडवास, गोपिका, ये all सत्व मूर्ति है लोग. भगवान इनको बहुत प्रेम करते है ना. दैट वृंदावन मथुरा वाले वृंदावन वाले गोपिका, उनका तो भगवान ना उनको प्रेम देने और पाने के लिए immediately after the birth he has gone there and stayed all his childhood there only with them. देखो कितना प्रिय उनको. नारद आदि ऋषि जो हमेशा सत्वमूर्ति में रहते हैं भगवान के लिए बहुत प्रिय है. सो सत्वम यस्य प्रिया मूर्ति ही. देन ब्राह्मणाः तो इष्ट देवताः. Lord himself has got devatas and his ishta devatas are brahmanas, not the Agni, Vayu, Varuna, Indra, Brahma, Adi. Brahmana are ishta devatas to Narayana Bhagavan. Sattvam yasya priyamurtihi brahmanas tvishta devataha. Then such Bhagavan who worships him bhajanti anashishaha. The people who have transcended all desires, they alone can do real bhajana, upasana of the Lord. And how that bhajana will be? Because there is no desire at all. Shantaha. And how one can do the bhajana to the Lord? Shanta, without any desires, etc. Because nipuna buddhaya. जिन्होंने अपने बुद्धि को भरपूर यूज करके in merging with the Lord, in getting blessing from the Lord, only there is fulfillment is there. Having known this, and for doing this, we have to do the Nirantara Bhajana, Dhyana, and Kirtana of the Lord. And to do that, we need to have the Sattva Guna. Sattva Guna is disturbed by Rajotamo, and Rajotamo is because of the Kamana for the world. Therefore, the Kamana for the world is the biggest and only obstruction in my pursuit of surrendering to the Lord. ऐसा निपुण बुद्धि जिनके पास होकर अनाशीष बनकर भजन का भगवान का शांति से जो भजन कर रहे हैं ना, दे आर द वंस हु आर ब्लेस्ड विथ ऑल द अबव थिंग्स. और इन अदर वर्ड्स, वो निपुण बुद्धि जिन्होंने सारे बात समझी, वो लोग अपने शांत मन से बिना कोई कामना का उस भगवान का ही भजन करते ही रहते हैं. दे हैव नो अदर ऑक्यूपेशन, दे हैव नो अदर गोल्स टू अचीव, मीन नथिंग डूइंग, बस भजंती. Why bhajanti? Because Nipuna Buddhaya. And with that Nipuna Buddhi, how they do the bhajana? Akinchana. And when the Akinchana we are doing the bhajana, how it is like Shantana. You know? You can see some of the that musical concerts of a spiritual type, depending on the singer's maturity. And a very initial days में है extroverted है, तो you can see the rajoguna in them, that they want तालियां, they want a lot of money to be given to them, respect to be given to them, welcome to be done, big citation should be done. ऐसे कुछ को आप देखते हो. कुछ लोग तो इतना अनअज्यूम्ड रहते हैं, दे आर गिवन इनविटेशन, भैया आके आप महाराज भजन कीर्तन करो, ही जस्ट टू कम्स with whatever the things that are there, not even opening the eye even once, whatever the 1 hour 2 hour times given, hours time given, in the heart remembering or reveling in that bhakti to the Lord, they sing so beautifully that the audience also are lifted to the divine stage. An example of निपुण शांत अकिंचन भगवान का भजन करने वाला. Same way in temples, you can see the pujaris. You know, the matured people, their attention is on rich bhaktas who give money and all. But जिन्होंने वेदांत पढ़ा, जिन्होंने भक्ति पढ़ी, जिनको भगवत प्राप्ति में ही मोक्ष है, जिनको भगवत भक्ति में भगवत प्राप्ति है, they are in this form. Akinchana, Shanta, Nipuna Buddha, Buddhi Bas, when they do that puja, you know, they don't see anybody. भगवान को ही कर रहे हैं, बस they show the आरती to us, we do namaskar. Like that you can see. So too some great masters like Pujya Gurudev, when they talk on Gita and all, they reveling in the truth, they convey the truth to the audience numbering 30, 40, 50 thousands. Other speakers are the entertainers are there. They prepare the lectures, they entertain the people, they get the thali, they get lot of name and fame. ये सब फिर that is there. चलता है. Nobody is wrong in this world. And they alone will, after some years or lives, realize when भगवान का नाम लेने से इतने ताली बज रहा है, तो भगवान में कितना आनंद होगा. They become pure bhaktas, devotees. है ना, 500, 600, 1000 years back. Whoever have done all these bhaktis, upasanas to the Lord with Rajoguna, in their own maturity by now, they might have become Shuddha Satoguni Bhakta, and through the upasana, they might have merged in Paramatma. ऐसा होता है ना, इतने जन्म मिलते रहते हैं, एवोल्यूशन होता रहता है. So beautiful is this. Who will do the bhajan of the Lord? Nipuna buddhi log. How do they do that bhajan? What is the nipunata in the buddhi of that people? They know the fulfillment is only in bhajan of Paramatma. And when they do that, will they do it with all the desires? No. Akinchana. Because there's no desire, how is their mind is disturbed? No. Shanta. Therefore, anashishaha shantaha. Anashisha, not akinchana. Anashisha means without desires. Shanta with quiet mind. Nipuna buddhaya, a highly matured people. Bhajanti. They worship the Lord, whose great qualities, blessings are shown to us in the last 3 or 4 shlokas. Okay? Now in the last one, ki trividha krutayah tasyah. Okay? राक्षसा असुरा सुराः गुणिन्या मायया सृष्टाः Sattvam tat tirtha sadhanam. That is what. So it is Bhagavan's Maya Shakti. From that Maya, which has got three gunas, the three types of murtis that are manifest in the world. Trividha akrutaya tasya. Who are they? Rakshasaha, Asuraha, Suraha. So राक्षसाः तमोगुणी असुराः रजोगुणी मनुष्य भी आ जाते हैं उसमें हम कोई असुर से कम नहीं हमें है सुराः द देवतास so Rakshasa, Asura, Rakshasa, Ramoguna, Asura Rajo, then Sura, the Tasattva Guninya Maya Sushtaha. The Lord, who is the owner of the Maya, who is the which has got the three gunas, with that he has made these three expressions. So, but main thing you have to learn is Sattvam Tat Tirtha Sadhana. Among these three, the Sattva Guna is the means to cross the ocean of samsara. In other words, Sattva is the one when predominantly we practice, it eliminates Rajotamo from us and that takes us to the Shuddha Sattva Rupa Paramatma's Anubhuti called as the Moksha. Okay, in this way, what a beautiful topic, isn't it? We have gone through, browsed through a little faster, but then that's very good. Now here Shukadevi says, in this way, evam saraswataha vipraha. The vipras who are there in a Saraswati Nadi, Nunam, for the human beings, samshayan uttaye, to remove their all the doubts, purushasya padambhoja sevaya tad gatim gataha. So these Rishi Munis were there in the Saraswati Nadi Tata, doing the Brahmachintan and all, to give clear picture to the human beings regarding what is to be sought, that is moksha, and who is the bestower of that is the Vishnu. Therefore, what to do is the Narayana Vishnu Bhakt. तो लोगों के कल्याण के लिए, लोगों का संशय दूर करने के लिए इस तरह से वो ऋषि मुनियों ने सरस्वती नदी में तट में चर्चा किए हैं. Then what they themselves have done for themselves, Purushasya Padambhoja Sevaya. All those Rishi Munis, by doing the seva to the Padambhoja of that Bhagavan Narayana Purusha, Tad Gadim Gataha, they all, without exception, reach to Paramatma Anubhuti. कोई इसी जन्म में, कोई कुछ लेट में, कोई अगले जन्म में, but every one of them got the moksha. This is how Shukadev ji concludes this one. Now Sutaji tells Shaunakadi the glory of Lord in one shloka. Thereafter, again Shukadev ji takes up the next topic of those Brahmana and all of that. Let us see it tomorrow. सर्वं कृष्णार्पणम् ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. ओम भूर्भुवस्सुः प्राणाय पानाय व्यानाय उदानाय समानाय ब्रह्मणे मध्य मध्य मंगलनीराजनं दर्शयामि. ओम नीलमेघ श्याम कृष्ण नित्य जगन्मोहन कृष्ण बालगोपाल कृष्ण भव्यमङ्गलम् वेणुगानलोल कृष्ण वेदांत वेद्य कृष्ण नवनीत चोर कृष्ण नित्यमंगल भक्तजनाधार कृष्ण परमदय गीतामृतदात परमयोगी सपार्थग तदत्र सूर्यवतार नारायण विनोद मंगल श्री गुरु बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण शास्त्र की जय. श्री वेदव्यास सुखदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मंडल की जय. Thank you, friends, for your participation in the study of this Bhagavad Purana. After this, we will do in Hindi for a month, lot of stotrams. तो 89-90 इन 5 दिन में हो जाएगा. तो हमने सोचा 1 महीने के लिए या 20 दिन जो भी कुछ ना कुछ स्तोत्रम पढ़ते हुए एक एक दिन एक स्तोत्र या 2 दिन में revel in that beautiful joy of stotra patnam and avisharanam of the artha. Thereafter again we take our big text. Let us see. We were thinking of Shiva Puranam, or let us see what Bhagavan reveals. Morning Upanishads will go on. And in daytime, we are doing in Telugu. Mundaka will be over in tomorrow day after. Mandukya we are starting. Gita chal raha hai. So for next few months, our whole program is fixed only. Let us do that. So find time to be regular as much as possible. I know you'll be busy in so many things, obligations, but your corner of the heart should be longing for the spiritual growth and for that knowledge and for that the satsanga regular. डोंट बी डिसकंटिन्यूस, डोंट बी इराटिक, मिसिंग इट, फिर वो मज़ा नहीं आता सुनने का. एनी अदर महात्मास गुरुस मिलियंस आर देयर, अब उनको अच्छा लगता है उनका, यू गो देयर, बट वेर एवर लिसन टू द तत्व थ्रू द शास्त्र एंड एम्पावर द हार्ट विथ द ज्ञानम regarding Lakshya and Marga, and as soon as possible eject out of samsara, get moksha. Let us be on that job. Thank you. Yes. Go